Okay. Right, here we go. We'll go into single player. Oh, check the settings. I did tweak some things like audio. Can you hear the music? It is quite grand. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I mean, we've got the tutorials on. Autosave is a must. But we can twiddle around with things if we find them annoying at a later date. So, I'm gonna start. I'm not nervous. I would say I don't do blind playthroughs. I think we're doing one with Growbot at the moment, but it's not common for me. So we've got Kingdom Mode, Scenarios, and Puzzle Terrace. Chase your high score and play without additional restrictions. That doesn't sound quite right for us to begin with. In Scenarios, you play with restrictions and specific goals to unlock new scenarios. That sounds where we're going to go. Puzzle Terrace, play a series of increasingly difficult placement puzzles that also introduce the various buildings and synergies between them. Oh, I don't know, it has the word difficult in it, and that's not what I'm about. I'm going to go with Scenarios. I think that's the base one, and it's at the top, so yeah. We've got A New Hope. Unlocked, nothing else. Complete all main quests to unlock the next scenario. Secure the basic needs for our workers and establish a manor farm for administration. Oh, I love it. Those of you who don't know, I do a lot of genealogy and family history. And more recently, I have been learning about the importance of the manorial system. So I'm liking that. Not that I'll pick on it, because I don't know it well enough, to be honest. To build a prospering country, the cornerstones of a society need to be established. We will require capable workers who have to be supplied with provisions. Even the best craftsmen will struggle to construct a kingdom on an empty stomach. And available decks, so that's what I was talking about. Honestly, I usually stay away from quote-unquote deck builders. I don't know why. I've just got this idea that it's not my thing. But I thought I'd give it a go. There's the city build element, and I like the placing your hexagon down and it affecting everything around you, like in Dorf Romantique. And I've had my eye on this game since May. So hopefully I won't make a big hash of it. We've got, it says 2 maximum keep level. Sure, we'll find out what that means another time. We've got 2 decks, basic food and settlement. Sounds good. Food and shelter. I'm not procrastinating. Hi, Wag. Happy Hexagons game, is it? Yeah. Seems to be a thing now. We want that. Civ does it very well, the old hexagon playthroughs. An appealing sort of shape. Okay, so we've got seeds we can roll. I'm tempted to click it just because I'm difficult that way, so I'm going to have to click it 3 times. Ooh, but now I can look. But I don't know what's useful, so looking at the map, I assume that's water, forest, maybe rock. We'll just see. Chill as ever. Starting the game. Geez, how long did that take me? I'm a little wired. I did have to have some Red Bull earlier to take the dog out because with the heat I've been not sleeping the best. Oh, got an achievement. I haven't placed my keep yet, steady on. To build a prospering country, the cornerstones of society... More tea. I don't usually use energy drinks. They're not good for you. Don't do it, kids. It makes me feel a little bit fluttery, so I'm babbling even more than usual. I'm just going to have a look around. I can see the hexagon feel to it, nice cozy land. My problem is, nowadays, I love city builders, village builders, but I don't like ruining the land. I want city builders where it's just a desolate area, so I'm not ruining anything if I place buildings down. But, you know, I'm not hurting anything. Can you... Yeah, you said audio was okay, but was that for me or was that for the game as well? I'd just like to make sure before I get started and it just ends up being weird. We read this already, didn't we, in the earlier one? Yeah, empty stomach. Welcome, as this is your first time playing TerraScape, we will show you the basics that you need to master the game. If you already know how to play, yeah, show tutorial. Game clear 2, excellent. I knew you were here for a reason, Sneem. Moving around, overview of the map. It's your, right mouse button or WASD. Yeah, I'm more of a WASD. No, button. I've got to calm down. I'm hoping the tea will counteract the Red Bull. New perspective. Rotate your camera, middle mouse wheel, or Q and E. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. That's very seasick inducing, isn't it? The fine details. Get a closer look at the landscape. Zoom in with the scroll wheel. Oh. Dear. Hi, dear. Ah, see, I could just sit and watch it and watch the deer walk around, but I guess it's not supposed to be a screensaver, so. Laying foundations. In this game mode, you start with a special main building. Let's first look for a cozy spot to place it. Select the building by clicking the card in your inventory below. It looks cozy everywhere, though. Oh. Anyway, a keep. That's what we need. Find a suitable building site for your main building and confirm it by clicking again. Well, I don't know the parameters, but I guess I have to use my city building know-how. Tiny village building is more my style. The berries and the trees and the little ponds. I know, Stu. I'm not going to squange it onto a forest. That's just crazy talk. Being near some water sounds good. I'm a centre of the map sort of person. That's probably the Rimworld in me. Yeah, I mean, where it said before, it seems fine. But maybe we need to quarry the rock, so... Oh, I don't want to squash any berries. It's such a fertile sort of area. Does it matter if you're on the edge, do you think? On the edge. Oh, here. Here doesn't have... Can I rotate the building, I wonder? No, I don't think so. Maybe I can, but it's not telling me how yet. I'm just picky about aesthetics. More like a camp than a fort, but you've got to start somewhere. Okay, here looks good. I'm not squandering onto any berries or rocks or deer. Oh, put it down before the deer get here. Okay, I did it. Overthinking it. Keep upgrade unlocked. Keep up. When this progress bar, I guess around the circle, has been filled, you can upgrade your main building. What does that remind me of? Is it Age of Mythology? Yeah, I think it is. You can fill up the bar by earning points. Upgrading rewards you with additional deck slots and a new deck to unlock. You can also see the current level of your main building here. Upgrade it now by clicking the large button in the middle. Boop. Okay, we've got the old skill tree. Choices matter. Alright, Jelly. Sorry, the dog's in with me today and there was some shouting outside. When upgrading your main building, you can choose a new deck to unlock. Which decks you can choose depends on your current level and the decks you've unlocked before. Now choose a deck that you want to unlock. Skill tree. Okay. Can I... Oh no, there's no scrolling. So we can get... Sorry, tea moment. It's cooling down faster than I expected. We have basic food and we have settlement. Okay, I'm not sure. We already have these. I might have done that thing where I'm reading aloud but I'm concentrating on enunciating the words correctly and I don't actually listen. So... Okay, fine. I think food is more important than shelter. We can just like curl up under a tree, surely. And the unlock button, that's nice and obvious. Oh, okay, too many things just flashed at me. I got an achievement, there's something popped up on the left that I didn't see. Oh, something popped up on the top I didn't see because I'm very slow. So we'll read what we can see. Empty-handed. You're out of buildings now. However, you just earned points by placing your main building. Now you have enough points to choose a new card deck. Open the deck selection by I thought we just did that. I probably didn't listen to myself. I'm going to have a little mosey round. Okay, so this button focuses us on the keep. We have a progress bar on the left and the right, blue and yellow. 40 out of 453, rather randomly at the bottom, but I'm sure we'll find out. So decks are in the circle on the right. Sort cards by quality, sort cards by deck. Undo your last building placement. Very important. Very important to have. Edge scrolling. Got it. Alright, what have we got? Merged buildings, undiscovered decks. We won't fiddle with that just now. We've got a flag in the top right. Finish game. And it's a bit hidden behind the flag. So our to-do list, securing the basic needs, establishing a manor farm. Rewards will be 2 cottages. I'm afraid I'm going to have to put the fan on. It's just getting too stuffy. It's been so stuffy lately. We've even had thunder and it just doesn't. It's so thick. I'm going to blame my slow brain on that. I'm sorry if the fan sound is annoying, but it's really better than me passing out and sliding under the desk, because that just gets really boring. Clicking the deck button. Okay, here's our deck. I mean, it might just be me being a bit slow, but it's felt like I've clicked 3 things to do, like it could be streamlined a little bit, I don't know. But again, it's hard when you first start a game to really know what's going to be helpful and what's going to be a little thing that you're like, key handed, I've got to have some tea. In the deck selection, you're offered a random selection of decks which can contain various buildings. Now select a deck to draw cards from. This is probably one of the reasons why I always play games before I stream them. Then you don't have to see this terrible process of me misunderstanding what the game tells me through my own faults. Basic food. I gather a hut. God, there's a lot to... Okay. A good influence. When placing a building, it's important to consider its range and its influences. A building's score can be influenced by the biome it is placed on, as well as by resources and buildings that are within its range. To learn about a building's range and its influences, move your mouse over its card. You know what I'm going to do, and this might be a bit painful for you guys. I'll read it out, because, you know, some people prefer to just, you know, listen to streams. Then I'm going to read it again for myself without reading it out. This is the pain of the blind playthrough for me. You're going to let me know if it's just too much and maybe I should, you know, go back to my usual way, but I thought I'd give it a go. Okay. Okay, another pop-up thingy. When you have a building card selected, you'll see a live preview of all the influences that will affect the score of the building. The number above the building shows you how many points you'll receive if you place the building at this position. Points, 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 points. Do you think points are the thing at the bottom in the middle? And I guess points will give you more cards or decks or something? If I'm talking absolute rubbish, please let me know. Try to find a worthy spot to continue. Left click to place a building or right click to cancel the preview. I want to look at the icons on the left. Maybe that's focus again. Oh, show hide grid, show hide resources, show hide buildings, show hide buildable tiles, nice. Show hide synergies while building. Very useful filters. I'm going to look at the Gatherer Hut. It's got 2 stars out of 5. I'm sure that's not a judgment on the Gatherer Hut, but rather the quality of the food, although it sounds quite nice to me. So receive/loses points. Okay, green and red, universal language. So it's good to put it on grass and in an arid biome. I'm going to go with biome for that. Not rural. and not urban biome. Okay. So grass and arid is good. I got... Receives, loses points from... So it receives points from berry bushes and the river. And doesn't like the old predators being around. I think that's what it means. Okay, try to find a worthy spot to continue. Left click to place a building, or right click to cancel the preview. Right click to cancel the preview. Okay. Oh, okay. Stop. Please stop popping up. I want to place my hut. Okay, that says once you've placed the building, so I'm going to ignore it. I get too flustered. What's this? 15. Oh, you can recycle it for 15 points, I'm guessing. What's that? 2 gatherer huts. Okay. I can't hover over. There's a... I was pointing then, that's useful. In the top right of the gatherer hut box, it says 1, and then a little has a little hexagon, and I wanted to hover over that to see what it was. But maybe I can do that on the right. There's no pop-up, that's okay. Alright. Numbers. Okay, so the main number, that was the points we'll get. Yes, this is really, really terrible memory. I do apologise, but it's important to keep working your brain. And then the 15 and 15 is yay, because it's green. How many hexes the building takes up. That could well be it, Snoom. So I want to plonk it in a place with many... Not too far from the fort, but centered around a lot of berry bushes. I don't know how quickly they walk. There's 75 points there and 75 points there, which sounds good, as we've got 2 of them. I haven't seen any predators. I mean, judging by the amount of deer that are around, that's just us. Alright, so I'll plonk the first one here. Oh, oh! Things are happening. Bars are moving. Oh, actually, look at the bars at the bottom. When I move the gatherer's hut, it seems to tell you how much you will increase your numbers of the blue and the yellow. I'm thinking the yellow, because it's corresponding with the deck circle, points towards the next deck or something. And the blue is points towards upgrading the fort. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, more points, more upgrades. Okay, I may be overcomplicating it. Yeah, previews are always useful, aren't they? Okay, let's finish this tea before it gets, like, criminally lukewarm. All right. Okay. Music's a bit quiet for me. I might turn that up. It sounds quite relaxing, quasi-medieval music. Am I supposed to place both of them? Did anyone remember that? Anyway, let's read the third of the Good Influence tutorial. Once you've placed a building, you'll receive the previewed points. Any resources you've built on are destroyed. Oh, that hurts. The badge indicates your building rating. Wood, bronze, silver, gold, or diamond. Well, that's subjective, isn't it? Because, I mean, I like wood a lot more than those other things. But, I like wood as a tree, less as like a log. Yeah, it makes sense if you're in my brain. A building's score is only counted once when it is placed and will not change later, even if influences within its range are changed. Okay. Oh, okay. Timing matters. 2 different buildings often don't affect each other equally, so the order in which you place them can be very important. You should also consider the different reaches of the buildings in your strategy. Okay, I am overcomplicating it because it is a new game that I haven't practiced offline. It's the same as most city builders and village builders that we're comfortable with already. So we know that you you want to place your gathering resources buildings before your production buildings. That's pretty standard. Yeah. And not, yeah, crossing over, say, if you had a herbalist, crossing over 2 herbalists would be a waste. That sort of thing. All right. It's been a pleasure. When you hover over a card, you can press the really puns now. You can press the recycle button at the bottom of the card to turn unwanted cards into points. That is useful. I was playing oh bloody hell, I don't remember the name. It was more of a mobile, clicky, idler sort of game, like a city, literal modern city. It was quite fine for like, oh, I've got 2 minutes, I'll just whack that on. And it was cards. But if you've got a bad run and you just got the same card over and over, you'd either have to just waste spaces, or you could get soft locked by not having anywhere to put it because it could only be in specific places. There wasn't a way to destroy the card so you could move on. So that is useful. But I don't want to, oh gosh. It's demanding tutorial. I wanted to put my other one down. Well, aha. Okay, that was 75 there. Where was my other 7? There it is. I'm putting both down, and I wonder if it's 2 gatherers' huts to 1, I don't know, kitchen or something like that. I want to plonk it down. I'm gonna do it. I'm always afraid of breaking tutorials. It's happened in the past. It's like, no, we didn't tell you to do that right at that second. Keep upgrade unlocked. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. Empty-handed. For every time this deck progress bar, the orange one we talked about, is filled, you'll receive an additional draw. The numbers inside the cards there, we've got 4, show exactly how many points you still need. Alright. Hunting cabin available now. If you can't draw any more decks and don't have any buildings left, the game ends. This, oh, I think that's a double space there. Number on the button shows how many card draws you have left. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. See, this is painful, isn't it? The numbers inside number 1, because it said 1 there, so and it said 1 here in brackets, so I went to the wrong thing. Let's refresh. So the bar shows us how many points we need to receive an additional draw. We currently have 12 out of 47. The circle with the cards in it, that's how many cards we have left. 4 doesn't seem like very many. I'm tense already. But I read the blurb on Steam and it said you can take things at your own speed, so that's always what I look for. I don't like the timed things. Timed city builders, I mean, what's that about? Okay, don't sweat it. If you make a mistake when placing your buildings, you can use the undo placement function to undo your last building placement. But careful, only the last placement can be undone. Draws or deck choices cannot be undone. Check. Okay. Finish him. Okay. When you feel like you cannot place anything anymore and want to end the game, that sounds so like despairing. I can't place anything anymore. It's the finish him mentality I got there. You can use the finish game option, which turns all remaining upgrades, draws and cards into points and ends the session. Okay. Okay, success in progress. You've got the basics down, so try to earn a great high score now. Have fun. Okay, hang on. I want to click on the options. Okay, so we do have a save. I don't know why, for a minute I thought, is it going to go like all roguelike and you get the one save? I wanted to turn up the music a bit. I might just pull up the master volume. What with the fan and cars going by, you know, it's all a thing. so dramatic. There's like one car every like 4 hours around here. All right, let me know if it's too loud now. I just wanted to hear the music a bit more. Continue. Goal mining. Complete all main quests to unlock the next area. I do like a checklist. Sometimes if I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed with all the things I need to do in my day or in my week, I make a nice list, break it down, then you can check things off. Can backfire though if you don't manage to do anything. But that will not be the case with this. Secure pause. Is there a pause button? What have I got here in the center? That's my points. I can upgrade my keep, that's why it's all glowing. I'm not seeing a pause button. I'm going to go to controls and see what's what. Oh, it is frustrating not being able to come outside the window. So I'm trying to check on my technical side of things and I can't do it. Okay. I'm looking for a pause button or what kind of time we're talking about here. Does time progress by itself or is it just when I'm placing buildings and things? Cancel build. Upgrade, keep, recycle, sort, select card. Right, there's no pause, so I guess there's no particular passing of time. And I don't think it looks like there's going to be seasonal changes either. So we're going to stick with a nice late summer. Ooh. Uh-oh, existential crisis. I can see the edge of the world. Okay. I'm going to upgrade my fort/keep, sorry. And that will get me a new deck, potentially? It can be, there's a weird mindset you can get with a new game of like being nervous of getting something wrong, and then it's like, well, it's a game. Sure, you might get something wrong in the beginning because you don't know the game, but then you start a new game when you feel better about it. I'm trying to have that mindset a little bit more. So we'll go for settlement because that's the only one that's lit up. Oh, and things happen. There was flashes and noises and pop-ups. It's all very... Oh, cottages available. Okay, if there's information, I want it to stay there until I can click it away because I'm slow, but I bet young people will be absolutely fine with this and think I'm being quite difficult. Discovery over trepidation. Okay, Snoop. And now we've got 5 cards. I'm going to stop the edge scrolling. It's not for me. If I can. Is it in gameplay? Edge scrolling. Okay, let's see if that feels better. Yeah. Now you think it's a very appealing game visually? Yes. Yes, it's calm. I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I better hurry up and build the correct things because I can see that so-and-so is building closer to me and they've got an army and... Oh, look, let's zoom into this person. Oh, this is giving me nostalgia vibes because it looks like the people in Dungeon Siege. I don't even know how old their game is. It's pretty old nowadays, I guess. Oh, he's having a go at something. What you doing? I don't know what he's doing. He's practicing. He's practicing his punches. Well, that's good. Good to have hobbies. The size of these raspberries, though. Wow, cool. Oh, what if everyone's actually tiny? Wouldn't that be adorable? I don't know why I thought that. I can't. Oh, I can click on a hexagon and it will pop up. Okay, so a megalith is a blocker, which makes me think we won't be able to build there, which is fine. I'm not getting rid of megaliths. Oh wow, look at my upgraded castle. Oh, I am appreciating the Motte and Bailey. Oh yes. So I did 1 year history A-level. I purely did it at the time because there was a trip to Ireland and then I quit, which is very unusual for me. But the thing I wanted to learn about most was castles. I don't know why. Yeah, oh, Dungeon Siege has huge nostalgia for me. Just the first one. I think I found it in a bargain bin somewhere before I was like properly into gaming, and I still go back to it even though I'm not really into the action RPGs so much. Got a little drawbridge here. Nice moat. Although I'm not sure of... Oh, this is my fault because I've plonked us in a bit of a incline. So we can have like archers shooting across the moat. But I just don't think about things like defense and that. I didn't want to squash the berry bushes. Seriously, the size of the deer though. My idea about us being tiny, that's working out. Alright. Place cottages with rating silver, 8. Secure the basic needs for our workers and establish a manor farm for administration. Alright. I'm going to click on my keep to see if that does anything. No, it doesn't seem to. I almost hovered over it and then I lost it again. Hang on. Did you see that it went all hexagony? No, that's okay. I don't want to put my cottages outside my castle, but I guess that's what happens. Alright, we could draw more cards, but we've got some already. Okay, cottages. So we want to go for rural and arid. It's weird, in my mind arid is like kind of desert type, because arid is quite a harsh landscape, not a nice grassland, but that just might be me. Doesn't want to be on the coast. Oh, that's a shame, because I really like living on the coast, you know? Being able to see the sea, but maybe they're afraid they'll fall into it because of the, flat earth problem here. Not urban. Or it'd like to be near a megalith. Okay, so we've got a different colour here. We've got kind of a teal. I don't know what it looks like on your screen, but it's teal is good, red is bad. Then we've also got green, which are giving me positive numbers. I just don't know why the colours are different. I think, it might be, right, the teal is like natural formations, like the megalith, the river, the fact that it's rural. And the green is buildings. Merge building 10, merge building 10, basically. Not really sure about that bit yet, but making mistakes is how we learn. We're not going to have a deer uprising, Snoop. Okay, so we want to put it fairly near the gatherer's hut. Near a river would be cool. Megalith. Okay, that's fine. On the left we've got filtering instead of faltering. Here you can find different map overlays that can help you show information on the map. Feel free to try them out. I will, but give me a minute. So is the game volume competing with my voice now? Just double checking. I mean, it's not a river, so we're not getting... Well, they're picky people. Rivers, yay. Lakes, eh. There's something in the water. It's just fish. Don't worry. We're alright. That's okay. Different people like different things. The river's quite far away, though. So I'm probably not... Yeah, we're not going to go for the river. We can remember that for the next map. Forests don't do anything for them. So, does that count as a megalith? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like rock for a quarry or something. Can I get them both? No, they're too far away. Alright. Alright. I want to keep it fairly close by. Just for safety, just in case. And it just makes sense that you would be closer to the castle, to the keep in fact. Okay, let's just see how it goes. Okay, so is that bronze or gold? I think it's gold. Yeah, it must be because we've got 1 out of 8 now, as we must have at least a rating silver for the cottage. Let's have a look at it then. Wow, that's pretty cushy. So we've got a nice living area that'll probably fit a big family in. We've got a covered area with some hay. There's some ladies who are just a little bit too tall for that door. And is that a smoking shed or something? It's good to be self-sufficient. We don't seem to have any roads, which I hope stays that way. I've never been a fan. Oh, now we have to build the roads, otherwise they won't walk fast enough. Building placement, yeah, I noticed that. Building placement noise was a bit loud. It went bonk. Very loud. So we'll go back into audio. I'm going to bring the master volume down and the music up. Maybe bring the F. Yeah. Alright, let's try this. Alright. Can I click on my cottage? I can hover over it, no clicking on it. I don't get a... You know how it said about the badges? We saw the badge when we placed it, but then it disappeared. Maybe it's something in the filters we can check on. Synergies, buildable tiles, buildings, resources, grid. What does grid mean? Oh, okay. Just shows the edges of the hexagons. Okay. Alright, I'm not seeing... What was this thing again? Merged buildings. Interesting. Okay, we'll place another cottage. It likes being near other cottages. 5, 10. Prefers being by the food. Shockingly enough. Oh, we've got 20. 20 here because it's next to the megalith and the other cottage. I guess they like neighbours. Each to their own, I suppose. So, well, will this start eating away resources? That goes up to gold. It went up to 20. So now we've got 2 out of 8. I know, I realise I'm being very, very slow. Like, we've always been an hour in. And I've not gotten very far, but this is how I learn games. I take it very slowly. Don't really want any pressure off it. I am, however, going to see how it reacts to my tabbing when I've got the game open. Bear with me. Alright, it looks like you still see it. That's good. Still, I can hear the sounds as well. Okay. Yeah, everything's still working. Oh, it's interesting. It's highlighted a lot of the resources with icons above it. Now, was that... Did I press something to make that happen? And can I turn it off? Interesting. Yeah, so all I really did was Alt-Tab. Now we've got icons. Yeah, we want to get rid of the icons. Let's check settings. I imagine it's gameplay. Move, grab, camera move, tilt, lock cursor. Oh, I could have just locked the cursor to the window, okay. Autosave, yep. Graphics. Sync. I don't know what's happened. I hope it's not too annoying if we're stuck with it like this. I'm also going to bump up and see if I can have the residents on high graphics. See if that affects performance at all. Yeah, I don't know what I did. This is me fiddling around. No, I don't want it. Maybe it's a filter. Oh, it's a resources filter. Got it. Oh, sorry, Sneem. I was so focused on fixing it by myself. I didn't see that you're all over it. It's not berry visualizer mode, it's resources mode. So I must have like clicked on it, or it must have felt like I clicked on it when I alt-tabbed. All sorted now though. Okay, so we need to draw cards. Yay, that sounds satisfying. Special edition. After reaching main building level 2, you can also draw special cards instead of decks. Special cards can be unlocked via your progression level and ventures, which you can find in your profile in the main menu. Progression level and ventures. Cards or specials? Got it. Okay, so we have a deck. Basic food. Oh, we should have Hunter Cabin. No, we unlocked Hunter Cabin. Doesn't... I keep overtrying myself. It's not It's not like the games where you can just click on the button and you're like, oh, I'll place this building. We have to get them from the deck, so it's a little bit more complicated. The settlement one, more cottages. We do need more cottages, but we also want to secure the basic needs, and we're only 1 out of 12. And I assume that's in food. And then we've got this one called Lower Land. Lowers the height of a tile without a blocker, building, or river on it. Cannot lower the height above a certain height. That sounds a bit too fiddly with me, for me. I'm going to go for basic food to see if we get hunter cabin. Yeah. Hunting cabin, basic food, 2 stars out of 5. Okay, so we want to find a thicket. We will receive points from predators and game, but lose them on other hunting cabins, of course. And don't put them in rural or urban areas. Okay, so a thicket. A thicket. So this is berries, so that's not a thicket. Imagine I mean, to me, a thicket is like a cluster of bushes. But we'll see. Okay, we have a thicket and a forest here. So that makes sense, thickets and forests. Okay, there's... what's this one over here? Thicket and forest. Okay. Can we see any predators? Unless these deer are particularly savage. Or those fish. Looks like it's just us. As I said before. Oh, there's like an eagle or something, but... does that focus on a certain point? What stone? Could just be flavour. Flavour animals. Oh no, that went terribly wrong considering we're placing a hunting cabin. Okay, sing out if you see anybody looking a bit toothy. It may just be that there are predators hiding in the forest. Is that tumbleweed? No, it's just saying it's arid. Oh, I was correct. Arid biome is what I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, and grass is different. Understood. Oh, is that copper? Iron, my bad. Yeah, I think we must have predators in the forest. Or just not on this map. Just overly peaceful. Alright, clicking. Oh. Alright, your idea, Sneem, about the number next to the hexagon being how many tiles it takes up. Not the case, because it says 3 here. But you can see the area is a lot bigger. So it seems to be, what's that, 1, 2, 3, yeah, how many tiles outwards it's surrounding. So it has an area of 3 tiles outwards. Oh, that was a lovely sentence. Or, yes, as you've put it, influence radius thingy. Quite. I don't want to squash berries. Oh, I don't really want to squash anything. Overlapping into the keep a little bit, but I don't want to be too far away from where they have to live. I've gravitated to that spot. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay, we've got 50, that's 65 here. We're going to whack it down. Boink. To silver, to gold. 65 point thingies. Okay. Zoom in. Hunting cabin comes complete with hunting falcon and this guy who's tanning some skins. It's always there's kind of a dollhouse vibe about it. I like the colour of the tiles. There you go. I don't know, the size of those deer. There needs to be more than just this one guy. Be careful. So if I hover over the lake, it just says lake. Okay. Okay. So we've got 2 gatherers' huts, a hunting cabin, and 2 things. I don't know how much food we need for each cottage or each person, or whether that's even a mechanic here. That's just my city building head is on. Alright. I'm gonna have to let the dog out in a minute so she can have her dinner. Sure you can handle that. Alright, we draw another card? No, draw a deck. So I'm not drawing a card, I'm drawing a deck. Sort cards by deck. Well, I'm clicking on it anyway. Alright, settlement, food, or raise land. I don't want to fiddle around with the land, but maybe we'll later on if we like struggle with placements. I still want to lean on the basic needs, but maybe settlements are basic needs. Maybe it's okay that we get another cottage. And the influence, I think the influence radius of the gatherer's hut is not, no, it's the points that won't change. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I was about to say thinking inside my head, you're like, really? As opposed to, I've got a little asterisk by this one. Possible buildings, cottages. Yeah, I mean, I don't really feel like I want to put down more gatherers or hunters, so let's go for a cottage. It says ×4. Not quite sure what that means. Does that mean I have 4 cards that are cottages? Possibly. Okay, I'm getting chilly now. Alright, what have we got? Yeah, this has a 1 hexagon radius. I'm getting there. I want to fill out this area, but it gets us no points. So, yeah, we have further things to think about than your regular village builder. Because it's not. This would be a great area usually to build on. It's in range of some berries, and later on we need to do some quarrying, but we won't get any points for it. They're not happy here. They want themselves some neighbours and some gatherers and megaliths and all sorts. Does it matter if we put it far away from the keep? This. What about over here? See, I want a boost from the lake because I think lakes are beautiful. But I'm not getting it. Okay, we can get 15 there. It's not the points we've been used to. But that's 10, that's 5. If I want to keep them nearby, I think we might have to go for a lower 15 just for the megalith. Yeah, a lower amount. For now. Still learning. Alright, I'm going to put it here. They've got a neighbour. They're very near to the gatherer's hut and we're not squashing any berry bushes. Just good old 15 points there. It gets us just up to gold. And we only needed silver, so happy days. Oh, there are pathways and they're not lining up, and that bugs me for some reason. They don't have to line up, but oh, that tickles my brain a little bit. I don't want to plonk the cottage on top of these deer. I mean, they live here. Now it's that question: do you want your 15 points, or do you want to squash some deer? This shouldn't take very long to think. Obviously, we're not going to squash the deer. The deer are not going to move into the cottages. Come on, that's not the kind of game we play. I'll just put them here where they have some neighbours. This is clearly not. Well, my cottage is probably at the top of this fort or something. Keep. Sorry. That one went up to silver. We just got it. We need 4 more cottages. Realistically, how much food can 2 gatherers and a hunter cabin bring in to feed how many families? I don't need to think about this, but you know. It does make for a more interesting, different dynamic. I mean, it doesn't say how many workers are in. I need to put aside my automatic village building instincts, I think, just a little bit. I think we could put a gatherer down, but can I have more than one deck open at a time? Is the question. Shall we see? Let's see if I can have more than one deck open. Let's see if this one disappears, because I'm thinking of putting another gatherer down. Yep. Okay, we've got both of them up. That makes sense. And yep, gatherer's hut. I like it. Heard me. All right. We've got lots of lovely berry bushes, so we want to make the most of it. We've got 60 here, 60 there, 60 there. Okay. Aesthetically, what do we want to do? I mean, it's good to spread out a little bit. Or, I mean, we're not going to put anything else here, are we? Unless we get... Oh, maybe we'll get fisheries later. What with there being fish, it seems likely. Maybe I should keep away from the lake for now. So we'll go here. It's still quite close to the keep. Wonk. Hamlet 1, milestone. We got a gold badge, 60 points. I'm just going to call everything with a number of points. Joyful anticipation. Whenever you place buildings that belong to a certain deck, you'll unlock new buildings in that deck. Decks in which new buildings will be unlocked soon are displayed in this corner. Okay, so this is our reward. Basic food 3. Okay. It's nice that they are introducing things a little slower now. My brain, not quite the zippy zappy of my youth. So now I'm happier to put cottages down over here as well. Although I could throw down another gatherer hut. See, I might be just talking rubbish, and we don't need. There won't be a fisher. What do I know? Trying to think ahead about something I know nothing. But if it has a radius of 1, it wouldn't be placed here anyway because I can see there's no fish in that hexagon. I'll give it a go and we'll see if I'm wrong. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, there, I missed it. And that's up to, we're up to gold and 60 points. Oh, wheat. Was that wheat park? Damn it, I missed it again. I'm so slow. Are we I'm not sure what the merging is. Oh, right, they have to be right next to each other to merge. Maybe we should try and merge something. Merge. Let's just keep it organic. More cottages then. Now we've put down some more foodages. I'm going to put one down there. We're saving for the fishes. Okay, we've got 10 points there. 10 points there. Yeah, we're not knocking it out the park. There's no neighbours yet. There's no megaliths nearby. Not ones we're going to use anyway. Oh, yeah. I think it's nice. A little promontory above your gatherer's hut. They just slide down the hill to go to work. Oh, and then you finish work and you have to climb up a hill. Oh, maybe they have a rope lift or something. Okay, well, we can go with 10 points. We'll see what that brings us. It does get up just up to silver. So now we have 5 out of 8 cottages with a rating of silver. Oh, something's changed in the top left. Because we just placed a settlement building, so now the anticipation circle shows us how far it is until our next settlement card. We are 70 out of 200. Lots of numbers, but I'm sure it would sink in over time. Score points for settlement buildings to unlock their next building, 130. Alright, no need to rush. You learn anything from Banished is rushing is bad. I don't like that our basic needs are still only 1 to 12. 1 out of 12 even. So I've missed something. I'm going to draw another deck. I think I'm supposed to be drawing more. Alright, basic food. Oh, yes, we've got something new. We've got wheat field. Does that come with its own farm or is that separate? That means bread. I didn't used to be a fan of the old bread back in my youth. Wasn't really a carbohydrates person at all, actually. Now you can get some really good bread. It's good stuff. Bread and soup, yes please. Settlement cards, nothing new, still on cottages. This lower land and raised land is popping up a lot. I don't know whether it's because it's just happenstance or if that's something that we're really gonna be interested in getting and that we should be using maybe. But we don't know that yet, so we're just gonna plonk along. Food or settlement, what do you reckon? Well, food because wheat field. Bread, what was I thinking? Okay. Wheat field. Okay, sorry if you hear a big bang. There might be a wind tunnel coming in a minute and the door slams. Apologies if that happens. Wheatfield likes to be on grass or arid land. Not rural or urban. I wonder how they're classifying rural and urban. Is that... There it goes. Is that like... when we've merged buildings it will become urban or rural or something like that. Only 1 star out of 5, I guess because it's like a raw food stuff. And we're going to need a miller and a baker and all those lovely things. Alright. I have no idea where things are supposed to go, but we're just going to work it out slowly. I want to put it close to the cottages in a way, but they didn't say they love to be by wheat fields, so maybe that's a waste. Grass or arid? I might put it over here, this nice grasslandy area, plain place. I know what I mean. Yeah, it's not asking for much, your old wheat farm. You're getting 30 points just for plonking it on some grass. Low maintenance, really. I'm going to put it on this little hillock. I don't often get to say hillock, but there we are. And that's up to gold, 30 points. And we got 3 rather adorable little fields. No, 4, sorry. One of them I think is lying fallow, perhaps? Or this might just be the stages of growth. I've got 2 farmers who live in this tree. Oh, I'm joking. They obviously live in the keep. Walk back and forth over the drawbridge every day, gazing at the giant deer. I love it. That's not a slight, by the way, when I say things like, oh, the deer are massive. I like things that are a bit different. Do you like to think, it's not just a recreation of our old slightly different. Slightly different. Alright, still only 1 out of 12 for this basic needs thing. I almost wish there was a pop-up to say, oh, you need blah 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 blah, and I'll be like, oh, it's greyed out or something. I can't get that. Sorry. That's that wind tunnel effect. You're alright, Gelly. Didn't move a muscle. Oh, I'm not jumping, you're jumping. Okay. The door's shut now. There will be no more big bangs. Okay. Oh, adrenaline, jeez. I want more wheat fields. I feel like there should be more bread. What else can you do with wheat? You could use the husks for floor coverings. That was a thing, wasn't it? No one's complaining of starvation or anything. Looks like we've got an eternal late summer, which is rather charming. Could be early autumn with the colour of some of the trees. Autumn is my favourite. What's this area here? Oh, that's just a thicket. Okay. Yes, of course. Really? But there's nothing... Okay, so we've got... It says thicket on this hexagon, and it's just some fallen logs and a bush and... Oh well. I want to level up my keep to see what it looks like in the next stage. Although I'm one of these people who doesn't like I don't like city builders that take you through the eras, because everything's, once you hit like, oh, Industrial Revolution, everything starts being a bit grotty. I like to stay in a kind of halcyon medieval utopia has never actually happened in the world. Sorry, I'm just getting really chilled out by this music. Alright, we have a cottage, we have a gatherer's hut. I mean, do we need one gatherer's hut per cottage? Okay, that... I'm a little concerned that the door's going to swing to... There we go. Okay. Propping something in front of the door so it doesn't bang. Yeah, I think we can put some more cottages down. We've got this new little area here that's going to be much happier now. They have a gatherer and a cottage neighbour person. And put it here. Oh, did you see 2 lights came out to bolster the new cottage? The lights came out of the cottage, the first cottage, and the gatherer. It was all very cute. Delightful. All right. I'm going to draw another deck. We've got settlement, still just cottages. Basic food. We could get another wheat field. That sounds lovely. Or raise land. Really? But why? Why would I want to do that? And am I missing something? I'm definitely missing something. Okay, now we have 2 fans in the room, so again, apologies if the audio is not delightful. Yeah, we're going to go for another wheat field. Yes, 3. Oh, is that 3? Might be 3. I've forgotten already. Maybe we get the merge on with our fields, but no, nobody likes a monoculture. It wasn't really the thing back then either. Yeah, they did strip farming. You would have massive fields, but they would be... Like each family would maybe not own a strip, but run a strip that was owned by the lord of the manor. And I don't know what they would plant. They'd probably plant similar things because of... Oh, I'm getting... Sorry, agricultural talk. Let's not do that. Yeah, we'll plonk it near the keep because it's good to protect your sources of food. That goes up to 30 and a gold badge. It's going chilly in here. Okay, hang on. I'm going to turn off the other fan. It's getting a little bit breezy in here. Hold on. Yeah, I need the old type of noise when I start eating. Okay. Right, isn't it work? I mustn't just drift off listening to the plinky plonky music. You know, people are like, is anyone actually playing this game, or are we screensavers? Hang on, I'm trying to put my little slippers on. All right. Yeah, can we merge these? I don't really want to, but I want to see the effect. And you don't get a boost from cottages to live there, but I might. I don't want to merge them, but I do. I'm so... Well, we'll do it for now. This is a, tutorial run. If I get gigantic fields, and I don't want them in the next play, then I won't. Here we go. Oh, okay, no merging yet. Ow, what the hell? Sorry. My lip balm's in my pocket and it was managing to pinch me. There was a whole thing. Don't worry about it. Maybe I should hold off. Maybe we'll get more fields and then I could mix it up a bit. I'm going to draw another deck because I want some more cottages. Only 2 more and then something will happen. Yeah, you can be sure. Or maybe buildings don't merge if they're on different heights. And that's why. I hope not though, because I don't want everywhere to just be flat. I'm just guessing though. Alright, this is going to be prime cottage land. It gets 20 points because it has 2 neighbours and it's next to the gather hut. Now I've noticed it, I'm really liking the golden stars that come out to give us more points. Okay, 1 more cottage should do it then. Oh, that's 5. We can do better than 5. We've got 10 down the hill a little bit. Getting a bit far from the keep, but hopefully this is a peaceful place. Yeah. Oh, hell. We got a merge. Oh, I didn't like it. It wiped out some of the grass and that makes me sad. Fusion. You have discovered a merged building. These are large structures that are created when you place buildings in certain combinations. They can only be built when there are no steep cliffs inside its building area. Right, that's what I thought. You'll receive special rewards when buildings merge, so keep an eye out for possible combinations. Yeah, this is where I'm probably an annoying player, as I would be more focused on the aesthetic and how nice it would be to live there rather than like maxing out my points. But, you know, I can still choose to play that way, I'm pretty sure. Got it. Fusion 2. Layouts and rewards of merged buildings are listed in the glossary. The merged builds that you haven't discovered yet are also displayed, but you have to experiment yourself which buildings they require. Okay, what does that look like then? Drop that. Okay, undiscovered. Okay, longhouse. We created a longhouse by merging 4 cottages. We can remove resources from a tile, and there's generates rural on surrounding tiles. I'm sure that's something we're going to want to do at some point. I just don't know why. Oh, and here, right, okay. See, I knew we'd find out what this was for eventually. So we can look at the decks and we can see that the basic food decks has only 4 cards in it, and we've got 3 of them so far. So we've got 1 more to unlock. The settlement one has 4 as well. Maybe they all have 4. Yeah, it looks like 4 cards to a deck. The green plus there that I kind of want to click and kind of don't. Let's check out the longhouse though. 2 longhouses really, with a nice little walkway. Are we going to end up with Rohan? Oh, we've got a signpost. This way to, what does that say? It says like Rimenberg or something. Black something. I'm pretty sure it has actual words, it's not just squiggles. I don't know. Yeah, I really enjoy the historical buildings. It just made me sad that the grass disappeared because it became part of the rural biome. But that's just I should not project real world feelings onto a game. Yo, we've got a card to remove a resource. Why would you want to remove a resource from a tile? Can you not build on top of resources? Don't know. Our basic needs have gone up. We've got 2 out of 12, so I guess the longhouse bumped us up a bit. Longhouse merge building, yeah. Great 4. Yeah, alright, I need a different mindset. Now we want 20. They want 20 cottages. 4 longhouses. So yeah, obviously, I mean, it's here to... It's a game that you get points from combining things, basically. And it's just me being awkward and wanting my aesthetic to be lovely. And I'm like, there are other games I can do that with. And if I don't fiddle around with the lands, I won't be able to anyway. But it means I won't be able to check off the quests, which means I can't advance. So I might need to be a bit more ruthless with myself and do it anyway. And maybe there's like a sandbox mode where I can fiddle around. I think there was at the beginning. I think it said something about sandbox. The gatherer's looking a bit disgruntled now. My view of the lake has been ruined. Alright, lots more cottages are needed. I've been stingy with cottages. I just don't want to remove anything. What's this? I'm trying to remember what it said. Points would stay the same no matter what changes around it. Influence though. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for me to be able to remove, say, the berry bushes and it would still be a gatherer there that does anything good, right? Or... You know, I didn't think this megalith was particularly impressive. Maybe remove this. I'm just hurting some archaeologist feelings now. Okay, expansion. Expansion is the name. Are these on different... I'm going to lay the wheat field down to see if 4 wheat fields get us somewhere. But it might not because they're on slightly different elevations, so let's find out. No merging. Either wheat fields don't merge, which is fine, or it's the different elevations. Yeah, because one of them is on a little bit of a hill. I think it looks nice. Oh dear. Cottages then. I'm not going to be able to get 4 cottages down here. This is just a nice little cottage by itself. It doesn't look like we can get 4 here because of the berry bushes. We could get 3 there. Oh, I don't think it would work because of the hills. I guess we can find out if that's the case because, I mean, we know that cottages merge. We don't know whether or not wheat fields merge. Technically a building, but... Cottage. 10. Okay, we've got 15 here. Will this count as 4 together? I wonder. Nope. 15 gold, so we're going to put the other one. And there's 4 within a slightly larger hexagon. I know what I'm talking about. Now we're going to find out. The elevation. Does it matter? No! Okay. I do like the animation. I'm a bit of a sucker for shiny lights, what can I say? So yeah, it looks like wheat fields, no merge, which I prefer that way anyway. I do like the detail that they've put... God, the music sounds really loud. I'm so picky. These kind of... What's it called? Is it waffle? Anyway, these kind of reed fences to hold the earth up. That made no sense. I apologise. If you're looking at it, you know what I mean. And we've got another longhouse. A bit more, it's not exactly the same design, I don't think. Yeah, we've got a bit of a curve on our previous ones. This longhouse, a bit more triangular. I'd love to see some, like, just pigs and chickens running around. But it would take up processing power. So. And I like watching animals run around. Or walk. Let's not be picky. Oh no, the first longhouse didn't count in the quest. That's pretty cheeky. Okay. Seems like a long haul sort of thing. I'm not rushing to go whack, whack, whack 20 cottages. That doesn't feel right. Basic needs is very slow. There's a crown next to it. Yeah, I mean, once we've completed that, we're on to the next scenario, basically. So this is going to take a long time. No need to be concerned about it. Alright. Okay, I am going to take a very short break. We'll zoom in so you can watch things rather than going to my usual be right back screen. And yeah, we'll be back for the final, what have we got? Yeah, the final half hour of TerraScape. I will be back very soon. And I'm back. Hope you enjoyed the calm, calm medieval village screensaver just then. I did turn it off, didn't I? Yep, just double checking. Hi Shears, how you doing? You are on time this time. Not the other day when you returned, I was like, yeah, I'm about to finish. Sucks to be you. Okay, so any other newcomers? This is TerraScape. It's advertised as a city puzzler, which I am understanding what that means more and more now. And if you missed at the beginning, I have my disclaimer that I did get this copy for free and I should be getting compensation for covering it, but I assure you it is not affecting my commentary. Everything is just my honest opinion. Right, maybe we should do another hunter cabin. Let's see if we can draw one of those. Ah, wheat field. See, now I'm like, wheat field. More bread, is it? It's not exactly what I wanted. How many cards or decks can I hold, I wonder? Oh, not too bad, thank you, Shiz. A bit tired. I was struggle sleeping in summer. It's so bright, so much on, you know, being up north and all. So I'm a very light sleeper. So that's a bit tricky, especially when it's been so hot and thick. But apart from that, yeah, summer's ticking along. I'm doing better with my plan of actually being a bit productive in the summer rather than just letting it trickle away and having nothing to show for it. I don't... More cottages. I don't want to get too far away from the keep. I don't know whether that matters, whether that's a problem. I guess I've been primed too much to expect enemies in these kind of games. But then that's why I avoid a lot of city builders. This isn't a city builder, and just to point out, it's a different thing. But yeah, I don't like combat at all. But let's just go with what we can see. And go for some cottages next, I reckon. That's what we're building up. Cottage. They don't like berry bushes. They like gatherers' huts. Gatherers' huts and megaliths. Picky. Oh, over here, we actually get 10 points from a longhouse, 5 points from a cottage, and 10 from the gatherer's hut. Always nice to be near food. So I get 35 points altogether from being here, because we're also on, is it grassland? Hang on, I'm having a look at the right hand side. Rural and arid. It might be rural. All the different colours. Because I was saying that the green colour is buildings. But now we've got a blue colour for the longhouse. We'll work it out. Plonk. And that's up to the gold badge of 35. Yeah, I feel for some reason I need to rush to cram in as much of the game as possible. I don't know where that's coming from. That's not how I naturally play, but I think something about seeing those numbers, like, oh my god, I've only placed 3 cottages out of 20. Oh, I better whack them down. It's like, whoa. We'll get there. But as far as we know, there's no other use for this land, apart from more... Oh, I could put another gatherer down, I suppose. Ooh, -10, doesn't like it. It's rural, hate it. Blech. Cottage. Ooh, do cottages spread rural? That's not a cottage, don't be crazy. Okay, so no, that's not a cottage. Okay, I don't actually have any cottages to tell us, because they're all next to resources. Is that a cottage? Or no, that's a cottage, and that's rural biome. Interesting. Maybe I put down a gatherer hut instead. Good afternoon and good evening, Carolyn. Oh, we missed you before. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. So let's put down another gatherer hut because we have them. That'll give us 65 points. Is it like being by other gatherer huts? It's okay with it. It's okay with it. Yoink. I don't need to with the quests, but I just fancied it. I just fancied it. And I'm going to put a cottage down here for 35 points. And I can't spread rural because I've put the gatherer's hut down. I'm thinking a bit backwards about this, I'm sure. Oh, well available. I've learnt to look at that pop up at the top now because it disappears. Well, oh, sorry, I couldn't help it. Now I'm going to be like, oh, no, why did I put the cottages there? I have to put the well down. But how could we have known? So where would the well be? Which deck is the well in? It's in settlement. Likes to be in rural biome, but not arid. Receives points from longhouse, megalith, cottages, wheat fields, and gatherers' huts. Loses points from other wells and from predators, which we haven't spotted yet, unless they are literally counting us, which would be kind of cool. Alright, let's... Oh, we can't... I was going to click it there. I was like, no, that's not how you get things. We would need to open up our settlement deck. Oh, you missed it. Well, I can understand you not getting notifications at work. And, you know, the VODs hang out and I make them into highlights which go into the collection, so not really missing out. Unless you really, really like it when I say hi. But don't worry about Saturday. I didn't stream last week. I had a bunch of celebrations and talks to go to, so nothing went down to miss last week. I know we've already got 4 decks up, but I want to see the well. So, and we've got this green. The green plus probably shows that we have new buildings. And here it is, the well, 1 out of 5 stars. Okay. Has to go on rural. That means, oh, excuse me. Whew. Caught unawares by a yawn. So it can go on grassland. It just won't get anything out of it really. So we might put it. It'll be weird to put it up on this promontory, it being a well and all. Okay, I imagine that the keep has a well inside, so we're gonna put it. Oh, but then why would you want a well next to the lake? Because it's like, well, you just go to the lake, right? Maybe it's fresher if you get it from the ground. Oh, thank you for coming by, Chidanast. I know you're very busy. I very much appreciate you taking a few minutes out. Time zones, am I right? Oh, shall we just put it here because it goes there? Oh, that's not how I roll. Oh, but that's how the game works. Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? I can put it up on the hill. There's no reason why I can't put it on the hill, apart from my own sensibilities about it. You're not wrong there, Shiz. Less contamination. Less fish corpse or something. Yeah. I mean, you get 24... I went weird accent there. Poor accent. It's 25 in both places. Well, I'm gonna put it in. Oh, I don't want to put it. I can go back and take it away and do my last building placement. I'm gonna just see how it goes. Oh, it just pops it back. Great. I'm going to put it over on the promontory because otherwise people have to slide down this cliff to get their water or go all the way around and go to the keep. It's not like there's an aqueduct. So we are going to put it up here after all. 25 and a gold badge. A natural gravel filter, huh? Okay. Yes, I do appreciate my audio checks, Skylar. Oh, well, I am glad you feel that today's VOD is going to be a rewatch. And as I said at the beginning, I apologise for the audio not, for some reason, not being as good on the VODs. I don't know why, but there's a bit of a fuzz going on. Who knows? Who knows? Has that lost its texture? I think... Oh no! I thought the well didn't have a roof texture, but it was just a cloud. You know what that's like. Okay. Wow, he's really angry at that well. Oh, he was really getting some water there. Did you see him? He was going for it. I will do my best not to cut down forests or bushes. You can see that they're still here. We haven't had any lumber yards or carpenters or foresters or anything just yet. So we'll see. Alright, cottage time. Next to this gatherer. So now I'm thinking ahead to, as I'm probably supposed to, creating another longhouse. We do it with 4 buildings, but I've only... Oh, I could put it down there, I guess. Oh, it is happy about the wheat fields. Oh, I guess it didn't tell us about it before because we didn't have wheat fields. Okay, so that's good to know. We have to... The influences... They will add to the influences as we get new cards, so... It's not set in stone. I have to keep checking that info box on the right. We get 5 points from being near wheat fields. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would make a longhouse here. I feel like I'm penning in the deer a bit, but I'm sure they can work it out. So let's plonk another cottage down. May go wild and just see if I can get a longhouse down immediately. 15 points here. I keep being like, oh my god, I'm placing them down so quickly. What are my resources like? That's not how it works. It's so difficult to get that ingrained city builder mindset out. And then the 4th one, let's see how it goes. Yeah! Longhouse! The keep's looking a bit small now, isn't it? There we go. Oh, is that a little lantern or a dovecote? What is this? Oh, my 2 signposts really close together. What is it? Does anyone know what that is? It's like a little... It would be a dovecote, but there's no way to get in. I'm not sure what it is. Is it a shrine? Tiny weeny shrine? Guess I'll never know. You had to go shopping, did you? No, the deer are contained. As you can see, we built a longhouse and fields around these deer, and they're kind of regretting their decisions now. I think we have the upper hand. Remove... I don't want to remove a resource. Looks like I'll have to, though, otherwise why would they put it out there? You think it's a lamp? I don't know. I mean, it does have, if I squint, because that helps, it looks like the images of a small building. Yeah, I'm also leaning closer to the screen, that's why I'm louder. It looks like a small building under, like, a sun or a light, so maybe. I don't know. Alright, where else can we get some longhouses? Zooming out. Maybe another gatherer's hut over here. Or we could go all the way on the other side of that forest. I'm going to go here for now. Apiary for cubic bees? Alright, well, as long as we're thinking sensibly. Yeah, we can get 60 points here because there are 3, well, I would say thickets of berry bushes, but that would confuse the issue. Yoink! That's up to gold and 60 points. We've got 75 out of 91 for our next... Is it our next deck? We pick a new deck? I think that is... You know, it was at least 10 minutes ago, so how am I supposed to remember? So now we can put down some more cottages, work our way towards the rest of the longhouses. I still think that first longhouse should have counted. Okay, yoink! It's only 10, but it'll go up with the successive cottages. 15. That was 15. 15. It's fine. It's fine. Do we want to go down here or here? 5, 50. Yep. Let's just go with what we know. Oh, I've run out of cottages. That's a load of pants. Alright, let's draw another settlement deck card thingy. Now we've got our 4th cottage to put down. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. We made their land rural. Are they our dear now? Awkward face. So we've got another one of the more triangular longhouses here. I'm feeling a need to put some more wheat fields down, just for my own self there. So we've got one more longhouse to make and then we've completed that quest. Where can we put some more wheat fields? Not near the berries. Berries are gatherers' huts and cottages. Maybe down by the lake? Or we could just extend it out this way, but would you want all your farms to be in one direction? Okay, I'm going to put a wheat field. Wow, I really need some more water inside the buggy. I forgot to refill my jug. Mistakes were made. Yeah, I'm going to put it here next to the lake, a berry bush, and these deer. There are a lot of deer. It's hard to not build near them. There. Alright, where's our final longhouse going to go? I guess let's find some more berry places. I don't want to build on forests, they're not there. I don't like personally building on the deer. I know I'm not supposed to be sentimental about it, but here I am. Some deer there, so I couldn't put 4 here. Where could I put 4? 1, 2, 3, maybe around this sort of area. Oh, I need a gatherer. Basic food. Gatherer hut. 45 points. Being next to 2 berry bushes. And that's up to a gold badge for 45 points. Interesting. I've forgotten what the I've forgotten what the orange bar does, because we clearly filled it. It just gives us more decks, right? So this number goes up. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. Awkward face. And now we'll plonk some cottages down. The first one always feels the poorest. That's just 10 points for being next to 1 gatherer. Oh, this one's not happy. Oh, it's only 5 points. Because it's not by the gatherer. Okay, this is going to be the poor end of town. Sorry. And completing our quest. There we go. Ooh, more things. There. It still makes me sad that the grass goes away and it looks all crappy. I'm like, oh no, I humaned the place. Alright, how are we doing? I like that they put rocks on the edge of the well. Like, don't fall off. Be careful. No, it's not a slum. It's just slightly more poor than other places. Look, they've got their own megalith. They're fine. Did I just see? Oh, this pond looks really nice. Oh, it's so soothing. Some dead trees over there. See, I don't mind building on dead things. We've still only got 1 hunter's cabin, but there we go. No one's asked. No one's complained. What difference did it make? Oh, I can place game. I brought my own deer. Like, we need more deer, really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I've got to stop thinking like that. It's not real. I didn't really destroy the grass. It's fine. Where are we? Up to 4 out of 12 for the whole scenario. We have a new quest to create a fruit farm, which is a merged building, and our reward is a hunting cabin. It doesn't feel very rewarding because I already unlocked hunting cabin. I've got one over there, but I guess it means we get a card for another hunting cabin. So, we're up to 16 out of 20 cottages. What is place game? Place the resource game on an empty tile. Yeah, we've got so many. I don't need it. More fields, perhaps. Ooh, sudden headache. That's okay. That's okay. Where did I start my fields? Over here. I'm not feeling that area anymore. Maybe up here. I don't know. Every time I see a load of berry bushes, I'm like, no, cottages. Must be cottages. Up here? Oh no, but that's near those fields. Oh, decisions, decisions. Fruit farm. Let's have a look. There's another plus here, so maybe we've got something new. Maybe something new in merged buildings. Oh, okay. So it partially discovered something that has a well in the center, 3 cottages around, but then 3 of something else. Oh, 3 gatherers' huts together could turn into something else. A cottage next to 3. Okay, we could try that. A cottage next to 3 fields. I can imagine I would check this a bit more as I continue. Over here we have a bunch. Oh, but we don't have any cottages. Can we get another cottage, please? Cottages and well. So generous. So no, but that would only be 2. Not as simple as it seems. I could put 1, 2. No, that wouldn't work. Do they have to be next to each other? The fields have to be next to each other as well. Because otherwise I could do 1, 2, 3 and a cottage in the middle. We can try it out. I mean, how else are you going to learn the game? So we'll place a cottage in the middle. Yoink. And then wheat fields around it. 1, 2, 3. Nothing happened. So the fields do have to be, it has to be exactly in that configuration. But that's okay, it looks rather nice. Intense farming family here. Good for you guys. What else have we got? Oh, that's not much. 1 wheat field. Okay, a well surrounded by wheat and 2 other things. Oh, there's quite a lot. I guess you probably just happens as you go. If you weren't so weird about where you place things like I am, we probably would have found a lot more. Yeah, there's loads of combinations. Nice. It makes me feel like there's more. My problem with Dwarf Romantique was that it felt like a kind of an idle game. You know, you didn't get, it wasn't like decks or anything. You got your hexagons and you plonk them down. And it was all very, you know, idler sort of thing. So I didn't play it that much, to be honest. With this one, I'm placing it because I want things to look nice, but then I also want to raise points so I can get more things. Then when you feel like, oh yeah, I've got a handle on that, then you've got your combinations you can try. So it does build on itself, so to speak. Oi. What was the one with the well? I've only got 1 well. Oh no, I've lost it. There. So it's a well with 3 cottages in a kind of triangular sort of area and 3 of something else. Do you think it could be fields? I just don't have the space. I mean, I probably do if I wasn't so silly about squashing things. Alright, let's not get ahead of myself at this late date. Let's continue the way we began. Quests. More cottages, please. Alright, we've got a nice area. That could be 1 cottage there. No, that would be a gatherer. That'd be too far away for a cottage. Alright, we're going to go here, I reckon, but I don't have a gatherer just yet. And it wouldn't do any good to place the cottage and then the gatherer, because the cottage wouldn't get the points from the gatherer, because it only counts the points from when you first place it. So we do have to do gatherer first, then cottages. So we're going to see. I wonder if we can destroy cards. So basic food, gatherer hut, 60 points from being near 3 berry bushes and on some grassland. Hamlet 2 milestone! That's nice. It's nice to end on a milestone. But, well, we've got a few more minutes. 10 minutes. Okay. I don't know if we unlocked anything because I've probably looked away. But we are Hamlet 2. Now we can put down some cottages. This isn't going to be a longhouse area. No, it doesn't feel right. I'm just going to put down some more cottages. Do I mind building on thickets? What do cottagers think of thickets? They think nothing about thickets. Okay, that's fine. Won't get much out of it. So if we put one here... Oh, it's 15 on the grass. No, 50. Oh, come on, brain. If it was just on grass... Oh, no, that's the river. Yeah, on grassland you get 0. And it looks like you get 0 from thickets. So that's fine. That's the same as putting it on the grassland. But the thickets can hold predators, I think? Or, well, I mean, we were allowed to put a hunting cabin on it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. And now I'm out of cottages. Isn't there something I wanted to do involving a well? Oh, well. Stop it. I'm pretty sure you could merge gatherers, but I'm not going to do that just now. I'm going to concentrate on my cottages. Put another one here. There! We completed our quest to build 20 cottages. Did I get anything for that, or... Oh, I'm so slow. I'm still not entirely sure what the number at the bottom is. Oh! Oh, it's my overall... I'm going to cough, excuse me. I'm getting a bit dry because of the dire lack of water. Alright, so that's our overall points, I reckon. 1,340. Objectives, secure the big... Yeah. Oh, and we've got stats. Stats, guys. I love stats. We've placed 46 buildings. Our best points building was the Gatherer's Hut. Oh, we have 32 buildings rated gold. I wonder if it's just, you know, oh, it's a tutorial. We feel sorry for you. Have some gold. Nice. Upcoming rewards? Oh no, I don't tease me. Don't tease me. Alright. So we're kind of working on creating a fruit farm. But it's a merged building. Do you reckon it's merged? I reckon it's merging gatherer's huts. And it's always 4, but... not there. 1, 2, 3. No, not there. 1, 2, 3. Not there. Being so difficult. 1, 2, 3. Would it count if it was round the corner? I can't remember. Not going to risk it. 3. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll find the perfect spot. We won't have to smoosh any deer. No, not there. Oh, here looks... Oh... Do you think... it depends if we can do a long one. Because I want it to be near the... You can't put a gatherer down on those without your berries. That's crazy talk. Alright, so the best place I think is over here. Bit far, but we're going with it. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. And then I guess we see if it merges when it's not like in a perfect 4. Hang on. I didn't have an instinct to dunk them in the deer in the lake. That was just where the cursor went, honestly. Alright, we'll see how it goes. We've only got 1, so we need to get some more. Boink! Alright. Could we get some more, please? 1 at a time. This is going to take a bit. Okay, we'll put down the next hunting cabin. I did mention it. Likes them a bit of a thicket. I'm going to go... Oh, yeah, we don't want to cross over with the other hunting cabin. They have a big range. This is like the hunting cabin where people take maybe like a 5-day trip. to get there. Forgot to actually put it that I should get some. I was so concentrating on the thicket that I forgot about the actual game, as it's called. Okay, so we can put it on non-thicket. It just doesn't give us many points. And considering the wealth of deer we have so far, awkward. Yeah, it'll either be here with 75. Yeah, actually here looks good. 75 points. We're in range of 1, 2, 3, like 5 herds. Yeah, we're not getting the extra 5 points from a thicket, but we make it up for the abundance of deer. There we go. Basic food 1. Rewards 250 experience points. New banner shape. I have a banner shape? I have a banner? I have a banner. Does anyone know where the banner is? I'm bannerless. Is this my banner? No, that's finished game. I'm sure we'll find out. Anyway, we were trying to do a thing with gatherers' huts, so let's draw again from basic food deck. Yes, that's what we needed. Okay. That's 55 points. Oh, it was only 3. Yes, I applauded myself. I'm not embarrassed at all. We've got an orchard really, really far away, but I guess once we've spread out, we'll get it. I wish there was a happening events log. That's what I want, an events log, because I forget things. Maybe here or something. Maybe there is, and I've forgotten about it. We haven't really used the filters. I mean, I can see. Oh, maybe when the map's big, like bigger than this, it'll be really useful. Show hide synergies while building. Seems a bit cheaty to me. We've only got about 5 minutes to go, but we will hopefully get another achievement of some kind. Place hunting cabin with rating gold. Rewards 2 wells, sorry. Oh my goodness, look, our hand is full. Can I not? Oh, I can recycle it, I forgot. I'm going to recycle, remove resource for 5 points. Oh, no, you were all going, sorry love. Let's regret this later. Bye. That's better. Placing game seems a bit silly. I'll keep a couple, just in case. Oh, I'm regretting placing that hunting cabin. Tutorial mistakes. Very, yeah, I guess, yeah, it's useful to, it can be very useful now I think about it, to place resources, because you can place them in a certain formation that you can then use your combinations of placing buildings to get more points. It's all starting to get a bit layered and complicated. That could just be me and my headache though. Alright, let's lay down another cabin. And try not to get ahead of ourselves. So, can we reach all 4? We can, but only if we are underwater people. Generally not underwater. I do like myself some water. We're in range of 3 herds there. 3 herds over there by the river. Maybe we should keep the river available because cottages like to be by rivers. So we can do 15 there. Oh, 45 over here. Hang on, was that 15 or was I just looking at something weird? I was looking at something weird. It's 45 here as well. I was looking at the number of points you get from the herd, so that was incorrect of me. But that's very close to berry bushes, so I want to keep that. That's a lot of berry bushes. We've got a hunting cabin there. Got to think about how close we are to other hunting cabins, which can't overlap. They get really grumpy and territorial. So we'll go. Really can't put them in the water then. Yeah, here seems fine. It's not like so many. But what if we need fisheries? I can see some fish in that area. Oh, I've got 4 here. That's 60. I didn't even see those guys on the right. Yeah, we'll plonk it here. Plonk. Nice. And that was rated gold, so we have fulfilled that. We're at 5 out of 12 for the scenario. And I can also, this is where placing the game is going to help, I guess. We have fishes here. We have some fishes. A megalith and a river. Trying to think ahead. Oh, we've got a whole bunch of deer here. Bear with me. We want another... Yeah, we want another hunting cabin, please. It says no. Damn. Okay. Are we too full? Maybe. Maybe place some wheat fields. Somewhere where we were not going to put anything else, really. We could expand over here. Yeah, we'll just put a couple here. Clear it out. Oh, sorry, we only had one. That's fine. That went gold. Let's see if we can draw the hunting cabin now. There we go. Ah, wheat field and a gatherer hut. Why is this one gold? Interesting. So this card must be one of those special cards it talked about, perhaps? But it's shiny and gold, and it says it increases the range by 1, has other biome influences, other resource blocker influences, blah blah blah, other influences. It's just better. This one likes being by the fruit farm, which seems a bit weird, because wouldn't it be doing the kind of same thing? Right, that's where you want to be. Who am I to 125 points? Blimey, what do we do with points again? I'm not really following the points thing, but as long as we're continuing. Wow, 125, 125, 125, 145. That is more than 125. Yoink! Woohoo! Our first diamond building. That's a good place to end for the day. With our first diamond building. Looks a lot like the other buildings, but no, it's got diamonds. Very shiny gathering. So we got our fruit orchard place. What do you reckon? Apples? I hope it's apples. We've got our very best gatherer's hut. People will come from all over to gather things from there. We got 4 longhouses, and it looks like we've got more, but well, it's actually 5 because it didn't count the first one. We've got some fields, but it's not overdoing it. Not getting all monocountry. Our hunter's cabins scattered around. We haven't done anything to get stone yet, but that's fine. That sounds like it would make a terrible noise anyway. We're still only on level 2 keep, but maybe we can only get to level 2 keep on the first scenario. That's alright. And yeah, we got to 5 out of 12. Yeah, I don't play fast. Okay. I think that's us done then. Wow. I got into it. I don't know what you guys thought. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. I was a bit babby at the beginning. Apologies. That was the energy drink problem. Yeah, it's a lot, but that might just be me and my tiredness. There are levels to the game. More than I thought. I thought it might be a little bit clicky, you know, bonk it down, whatever. Which is fine also, that can be quite a zen experience, but we've got some great music, we've got coziness. I had some issues following along with the tutorial because lots of things were popping up at the same time and things were popping up and disappearing before I saw them. So I got a little bit flustered. But I think if you take it slowly, like with any game, and check out the UI before you do anything. I imagine I'll give this another go off stream to understand it a bit more. If you guys would like to see it again, you can just let me know. And I can have another go. So that was TerraScape by Bitfall Studios.